Welcome to the Middle Country Public Library podcast. I'm Sal DiVincenzo here in the studio with my fabulous colleagues, Sarah Fade.
Hello.
Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How is everyone doing today?
Good. Okay.
Good.
Cold?
Cold, yes, it is very cold, but it's nice and toasty warm here in the studio. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the like button or the subscribe button, and you will feel even more warm. It'll warm the cockles of your heart, folks, if you subscribe to the...
Isn't it like when you say like now in the video, the like button like...
is that how you're getting people? Yeah, if you press the like button, it does something really special.
I think if we say like, it like...
It
does...
It does some strange
I don't know,
things.
let us know if it's real.
You
or
should
if
let
it's just
us
like
know.
the big YouTubers that have that.
Yes. You know, even last week, me saying we should get 4, like I was being silly, get 4 likes for last week's video. You got 3. So no cruise, no podcast cruise once again. So if we get a negative likes, if we get 4 dislikes for... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Is that a thing? Can you still do that?
You can still dislike, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
And only we get to see the dislikes. The general public do not get to see the dislikes. Yes. Okay. So, yeah. All right. With that out of the way, let's jump right into our show. Nicole, why don't you go first?
Yeah, sure. It's a quick little segment. I talked about TikTok last week, and I'm going to talk about it again.
There you go.
But not really. There's a children's librarian on TikTok who got like insanely famous. So you might have even seen him being interviewed on other things. His name's Micah, I believe, and his TikTok is at MYCHA3TS. He's a children's librarian. He's very, very, very sweet. He makes me want to be a better children's librarian. I watch his videos and I'm like, oh goodness. But he's very, very sweet. He loves the library, absolutely adores it. You could tell he like genuinely loves the library.
Where does he librarian at?
In California, North Bay.
That sounds like a nice area.
The northern part,
Yeah.
California.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it's like the Bay Area. But,
Oh,
like,
okay.
North
The
Bay.
North Bay
Yeah,
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's Northern California. But
It's like Oakland.
yeah. But he wears like very colorful shirts and like.
So
he
he's
has
kind
a
of
cat. It is
a very stereotypical children's librarian.
Yeah, he's what you. Yes. Yes. Like me in all black all the time.
It's not a bad thing.
No, but he like you could tell that he loves the library. He loves people that come to the library. It's very, very sweet. It's like one video I was watching. He was holding his cat like a baby, and the cat was just like chilling. It was very, very sweet.
Meanwhile, he sedated the cat beforehand.
But it got me thinking about books about the library, not just books that you can get at the library. You know.
Yeah.
So we have some nonfiction ones. So we have My First Trip to the Library. It's pretty accurate. I went through these to see, like, how accurate they were. And it was pretty accurate. This one is Working at the Library.
Is that accurate?
It is. It's pretty good. It does reference being quiet quite a few times, and at least on our side. So this was published in 2010.
Yeah. It's a little
yeah.
dated.
But on your side, you are quiet. You lean towards the quietness.
Yeah.
Well, we don't let adults scream at the top of their lungs like you let children do on your side.
Well, we don't
That's
let
true.
them scream at the top of their lungs.
Oh, yes, you do.
Well,
Can that be helped? Children
yeah, right.
get
feel like-
gleeful.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not that type of library here. I don't
No,
know.
we're not
a
the
shush
shushing library.
library at all.
People can. There's quiet areas for people who want a quiet area.
There's study room.
And
yeah.
outside of that area, people can converse
Right.
with one another
Yeah.
and not be worried about having to talk like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that, I would say, like, they did reference being quiet a couple of times, which isn't necessarily true. But the thing that they did put in here that I like is they mentioned clerks,
Oh.
which we have many clerks that work at the library, and they have very specific jobs, and they're
unsung heroes of the
very
library.
Yeah, and oftentimes, not always, but some people come to the library and they think every library worker is a librarian. And that's not the case. We all have our jobs that we do. And they called them shelvers in this book, but we call them pages.
Sure.
So they did kind of, pick out each different role in the library, which, doesn't always happen. So I thought that was pretty accurate, and I like to see that. That's another book. And then for like our middle graders, we have Mr. Lemoncello's Library. This is just a fun fiction chapter book. And then for the little ones, we have Lola at the Library. And there's so many of these books. They're just some that I just pulled out because I thought they were cute. And then we have The Library Lion, which was so cute. And I don't know. I have a cat. You have a cat. You had a cat, right?
I had a cat.
Yeah. He's just very much like a cat. Like, I know you just like going through it.
They
Obviously,
tend to be,
whoever
yes, felines.
like wrote the book and the illustrator, they obviously have cats, been around cats. I don't know, but it was just very much like your house cat in the library, and it's a really, really sweet story. So I don't know. I just like watching his little TikToks and stuff. I'm like, library is really a nice place.
To remind yourself,
I like that.
Yeah, how about that? I actually work somewhere that's nice.
I like this place.
Cool.
Yeah, so
All right.
come down, check out these books, enjoy our library.
Nice.
Don't scream at the top of your lungs, but enjoy
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
All right. Maybe we'll put those in the show notes for people to take a look at. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you, Nicole. Sarah, what do you have for us this week?
well, we do have an event coming up,
Okay.
which is all ages for
Okay.
teens and families and adults. So it's called Venues for Volunteering. We have it every other year.
Okay.
So it will be on a Thursday this year, February 8th, from 6 to 8, 2 hours.
Okay.
And if you are teens, I do believe if you attend, you can get 2 hours of community service.
Oh, nice.
Because not only will there be groups there of where you can volunteer, but you can also do activities.
Oh.
So you can go from table to table, learn about what each group does, and then you can do a little activity to give back.
Nice.
And this is important because we get a lot of adults sometimes who, for whatever reason, needs to do community service, and it's hard for adults, sort of, because we have like books geared towards teens in the
yeah,
YA area and children's about what teens can do, but sometimes adults need to require some hours, so it's hard because they think they can come to the library and volunteer or whatever.
Yeah,
and
but they cannot hear.
they cannot.
As we just discussed, those are paid positions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is a good event for that. Even if you are not looking to volunteer right away, maybe you don't like the cold or whatever reason, or someone who might, pass it along. It's open to everybody. So some of the groups that we have, just some.
Yeah, you have quite a
Not
stack
just-
here.
just a
yeah.
few.
Yeah, just a few. And there's something for everybody. So I just pulled a few to let you know. We have the Special Olympics of New York.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And people can volunteer for that. And so, for example, volunteer opportunities falls into one of two categories: Class C and Class A, based on responsibility and time commitment.
Okay.
Okay, so you can be an official, you could be a volunteer for the day, you could be a coach, or a sports assistant. So, for example, a volunteer during the day, you can do a half day or a full day shift. And during the competition, volunteers perform short-term tasks associated with conducting competitions: timer, scorekeeper, or an escort.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So another group that we will have with more information is the Fire Island Lighthouse Preservation Society.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So based on your experience and interests, they say that they have several disciplines and functions where volunteers can help, which includes, but is not limited to, tour groups, tower tours, building guides, nature walk guides, boathouse tours, office work, gift shop salespeople, and general maintenance.
I want to give tours.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Isn't there like a thing that like when you go to library school, there's like it's kind of like a branch off to be like a museum worker.
Like a docent?
Yes.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
No. You could be an archivist.
Am I?
Yeah.
Am I trying to manifest
No, but
something for myself?
Yeah, my
Maybe.
my friend is a docent though, but
Okay.
then she went for history and then art history, studied in Italy for a while. But yeah,
Okay.
she
All right.
does that. Yeah, but she's not a librarian.
Yeah. Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Oh, nice.
Very good organization.
Classic.
Yeah. I actually, a while ago, went to do this, and they're like, we have enough sisters. We need brothers. I'm like, I can't help you there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Seems so.
Yeah. I don't know what this is about men, but,
Yeah.
women are like, I want to help.
Yeah.
So Big Brothers Big Sisters serves young people from age 5 through young adulthood in one-to-one mentoring friendships. So bigs and littles hang out for a few hours a month. That's not that much, people.
You can come to the library.
Yeah. Doing normal everyday activities like seeing a movie, doing homework, playing games, going out to eat, or just hanging out.
Nice.
So that might be something good that's,
Sure.
not, I'm sure you can hang out more if you wanted to, but,
Right. Yeah.
okay, then we have Bethel Hobbs, which is
the farm?
hyper local.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
local.
Yeah, so they're always looking for people.
Yeah.
And what can volunteers do at Bethel Hobbs? They can, depending on the season, they can do farm work. Surprising. Including planting, weeding, harvesting, working in the greenhouse, property maintenance, and more. So if you like to get your hands a little dirty,
I
for
harvested
you.
potatoes once.
was it
Yeah.
satisfying?
It wasn't for me. I'll give the chores.
You got to dig for those potatoes.
Yeah.
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 That's
it was,
getting dirty.
Yeah.
I like that because I like when you like go like this and you pull it up and it's like I'm like I don't know.
And isn't it true with potatoes? You can just like cut a potato off and replant it, and then you have more potatoes.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can do that a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, and I think you'll
Yeah, I
learn
don't
a
think
lot
this is the place for me. I don't know.
if you like to farm or
Yeah,
garden.
yeah.
And you want to probably learn more. I think this is a great place to do that. And I do believe anything that they harvest, they do local pantry.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice. And one of the last things that I picked,
Okay.
but like I said, there's a lot more groups coming.
Definitely.
Is since we are an island, guys,
Are we?
we are surrounded by water. Is the Atlantic Marine Conservation Society.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So it's an organization with decades of experience from our team of biologists, volunteers, and interns. Their goal is to work in communities of New York to be better combat the issues of changing our environment. And they need volunteers to help in a variety of areas. What areas?
Yeah. What?
What areas? I'm
Okay.
going to guess. Let me guess. Something with the Atlantic Ocean?
For example,
Is it?
Like
good
erosion.
question. Good question, Sal. For example, marine debris is a serious issue.
Yes.
Yes.
All that
Okay.
plastic in the ocean there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you are another nature lover or an animal lover, there are ways you can start helping right away
Right away.
with them. You could be a beach monitor.
Okay.
So if you like to walk on the beach,
Yeah, I
which
do.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
You can look for I think cold, stunned turtles or injured animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fundraising marketing, if
Yes.
you have a mind for that and you're a
Something-
people
yeah.
person. Volunteer program management.
Okay.
And then in addition to those, and if you are, say, really dedicated and you don't want to, I just need 12 hours or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, no, what? This is a passion of mine. I
Right,
really
like a
want to help.
long-term, yeah.
You can do forensic exams,
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
right?
On what?
Research and response also.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of times if you read about, a beached whale
Yeah.
ended up in Southampton,
Yeah.
these are the people they call to find out why.
Oh.
It's not normal, I guess, for a beached whale to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so.
they investigate. Like,
Yeah.
It's the witches from The Craft.
Yeah.
they're
Mana.
Yeah.
detectives. Ocean detectives.
That'd be me. Like someone's doing witchcraft here.
Yeah, I'm like, there's the whole walking on the water again. Reel her in.
Took a turn.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, very
So,
good.
yes, again,
So-
February 8th.
February
We'll
8th.
remind people.
And that is, we'll remind you in a couple weeks.
Open
but
to everybody. You don't need to register. Just come on down. It's in Selden, so.
in Selden.
Yeah.
Okay, great. so that's our
nice.
Selden building, 575 Middle Country Road, Selden.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, February 8th, 6 to 8 p.m. So we hope that you can join us then. So thank you very much, Sarah. And thank you very much for everybody listening and watching. If you want to listen or watch older episodes or read our show notes, you can visit our website, mcplpodcast.com. Just a reminder that we do have an email address. It's podcast@mcplibrary.org. And if you wish to email us, really, it's very simple. You press the to button and you say to podcast@mcplibrary.org, and we will probably answer you. We'll be thrilled. If you have any comments or suggestions about, future shows,
Have we ever had anyone email us?
Yeah.
we have had people email us.
Positive people?
So anyway, yes, positive questions, and it's it's a lot. We do have a lot of patrons who watch us. Believe it or not, we do, who are interested themselves in podcasting.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So we do get emails on that, just about I'm curious
Okay.
about, and truth be told, there are other libraries out there who are starting up their podcast, and they email us because they ask us about what equipment are you using,
That's nice.
So so definitely take advantage of that, and hey, comment on YouTube, and if you want to gift us something to put on our new shelves, as you can see, there's a lot of space back behind us. If you're watching on YouTube. We'll be thrilled to feature one of your gifts if you want to gift us something appropriate. We'd greatly appreciate it. So thanks so much for being with us this week. For Sarah Fade and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiVincenzo. We'll see you on the next show.